let's say I'm just making a quick video, okay? All right. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into Choco Millionaire. Today is all about practical videos, practical videos. So I am currently in a 3-bedroom accommodation of an African woman. She is here with her 2 kids. The eldest child, how old are you? 7 years old. The eldest is just 7 years old. And how old is your brother? He's about 3 years old, right? He's about 3 years old. So the eldest is 7 years old. And then the youngest brother, they are 2 boys. So a 7-year-old boy and a 3-year-old boy. And then they are here with their mom. So their mom is like a single mom. When I say single mom, I mean she's here by herself. There is no man in the house who is bringing in any income. So she's just by herself with the 2 boys here. And she's from Africa. I have a permission to show some things in the house, not everything. So I won't be able to show everything. I won't be able to show pictures of the family, but I can just show you something. Let me start from here. I want you to appreciate this. So this is a basement apartment. That is why you have the stairs. So this means that this is a bit of an underground apartment, okay? It's basement, underground. Now this is the door to go out. She has a door here to get out. So this is the stairs that she uses to come in. Now she has her own laundry. So this is where she does her laundry. As we are speaking right now, she's doing laundry. This is her washer and her dryer. All she has to do is to put the clothes in, and then she does her washing, okay? Here, we don't wash things with our hands. I told you, when systems work, you don't sit down to use your hand to wash, right? So here, everything goes through the washing machine, okay? Now, as I get in, the eldest child is sitting here, but I'm not going to show his face. He's busily behind. Turn your face and just watch, okay? He's behind his computer doing his thing. You can see this is the eldest. I have to make sure that I don't show their face. So you can see that he's behind his. It's just a game. You're playing a game on your laptop, right? Beautiful. Okay, so you're playing a game on mom's laptop, right? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so sorry, good. And this is their cute living room. It's not the biggest of living room, but at least they have their couch here. And they have, if you see me take the camera down, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't show any of the faces of the kids. They have their couch here, and then a little piano session area for the boy to play their piano, okay? Like, so they have their own small place here. And you want to play? Okay, sit down and play for me. All right, you can do that. I want to make sure your face doesn't come. So he's actually sitting and playing now. All right, thank you. I appreciate it, okay? Good. Now, this is a storage room, I understand, or an office. This is mom's, like, office where she works, I guess. So this is mom's office. It's a 3-bedroom. It's a 3-bedroom. So this is kind of like an office where mom sits and works. She works from home, meaning she doesn't drive to the workplace. She has a laptop there. She sits here and she works right from her home, right? Work from home. So, okay. So this is the office. This is also an additional room. It's a room, actually. I can't show everything like I told you because I don't have the permission. But this is how she set up her office and she's working from home, okay? All right. So 1 bedroom there. And then this is the hallway. This is the hallway. One of the kids is coming, so I have to lower the camera. Good. This is the hallway, okay? This is the hallway. The hallway is where you walk from here and then you go to the kitchen, right? So I'm currently walking from the living area. Good. I'm walking away from the living area. I'm walking away from the living area. And I am going to the kitchen. So this is her kitchen. I want to make sure I don't show too much of what people will see. Okay. So this is her stove. It's a stainless stove. Stainless, okay? Stainless. And it came with the accommodation when she rented this place. It came with the accommodation. She has a fridge here, and then she has a stove here. And she has a cute cabinet going on here. right? With a microwave and everything here. This is a cute, like small, but it does the job, right? You have your kitchen space and everything here. And then she has that one, that was that. Is that a freezer? That's a freezer. What was it? Freezer? Tabletop freezer. She has a tiny tabletop freezer there where she freezes some things too. And then this is a cute dining area too. Cute dining area or whatever she sits on and she does a thing. And this is the bathroom area there. This door here leads to the bathroom. This door leads to the bathroom. I want to make sure I check in there to make sure there is no lady stuff. Good, no lady stuff. So this is a bathroom. You can see the bathroom isn't bad, right? Cute bathroom. It does a job. You have your toilet here, you have this here, and then you have your bath. I'm not going to open that, right? But you can see cute bathroom. She doesn't share this. So guys, remember, 3-bedroom basement. She doesn't share this with anybody. She has her own kitchen. She has a 3 bedrooms. She's actually using 2 of them for one of them for her office setup, and then she lives in one room and the kids live in the other room. 3-bedroom for a single mom, an African woman. We're going to talk about the price. You will hear her tell you how much she's paying for this. Remember, this is also in a secondary city, okay? This is in a secondary city. I have the permission to show this as I go to her room. So this is your room, right? I have your permission to open that? Good. Nothing surprising, huh? Good. Beautiful. So this is the room. This is her room. You can see. This is the mother's room, her bedroom here. Good. Guys, I don't want nobody to send me a message asking me, she's single or she's not single. You are interested. Please, that's not what we are talking about. I know some of you will be emailing me to find out whether she's single. Now, immigration paper you are looking for. No be single mama you're looking for. The immigration paper. This is a room, huh? Good. She sleeps here by herself in this room. The kids don't sleep here. Listen to it. Good. So that is a room there for the mom. And good. This is the room for the kids. So I'm going to go inside now and show. Let me make sure I don't overexpose anything. So this one here is for the little boy. This is his crib. This one here, this is your bed. This is your bed, okay? And he's got his toys and other things there. And this is for the elder son, okay? The 7-year-old boy. This is his room, okay? His name is actually on there, so I have to make sure I don't show anything of his. And this is their closet. This is their closet, okay? This is their closet. And this is a little box here to keep some of their clothes and other things here. They have additional closet space here, right? You can see the spirit of Africa right here, all right? You can see the spirit of Africa right here. We love Africa. We live here, but we love Africa. She even has an African poster and a canvas on the wall, right? Now, we are going to ask this woman to tell us how much this 3-bedroom she's paying for, okay? So, Mommy, if you don't mind, let me ask you, how long have you been living in this 3-bedroom basement?
3 years.
3 years. For those who are wondering, where is the location? Where is the location of this place? For those who are wondering where is the location, I want to make sure I can put it somewhere that we can still talk and people can hear. The location of this place is in the Niagara region, okay? It is in the Niagara region. Guys, listen. It is in the Niagara region, okay? It is in the Niagara region. I'm not going to mention the city, but it is in the Niagara region. The Niagara region is a secondary city, meaning that it is not too expensive like Toronto and Vancouver. It is extremely affordable. And you can still get decent, everything. We have everything here. We have great infrastructure, and yet we are not too expensive. So, Mommy, you've been here for 3 years, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How much do you pay for this 3-bedroom facility?
So, currently I pay $900 a month.
Canadian dollars, not US dollars.
Canadian dollars.
A month.
A month. But it's going to be increased. That's what the landlord says.
The landlord said it's going to be increased because the reason, just to be clear, the reason why it's going to be increased is not because the landlord is just increasing it. She's actually moving from here to a better place. Huh? Yeah, from grace to grace. She's moving from here to a much better place. She's going to move from here to a much better place. That is why the landlord is trying to increase it for the next person who moves. Now, so you are paying $900 a month for this whole 3-bedroom. Does it come with, what are some of the things it came with when you move into this place? What are some of the things that were in here already when you moved in?
Okay, so when I moved in, I got, the fridge was here, the stove, the microwave.
So
that was it.
So there was a fridge here when you rented it. It came with a fridge. There was a microwave, and then what else was there? The stove.
The stove. That's it. The three
Okay.
things.
How about your laundry? How about your
Oh
laundry
yeah,
hookup?
I had.
Did you also come with laundry hookup?
Yes, I had the washer and
The washer
dryer.
and dryer.
Yeah.
And all you were supposed to do 3 years ago when you got this was to pay your monthly rent of $900 for the 3-bedroom.
That's just for the rooms.
Just for the rooms.
But utilities, you have to pay for yourself.
Utilities, you had to pay your own utilities.
Yes.
And I understand you were sharing the utilities with a person on the main floor, which is also a 3-bedroom.
That's right.
How much does your average utility, like water bill, electricity, heat, internet, on monthly basis, how much is it?
On a monthly basis, I would say water is $100.
Water is $100. She's saying water, which is Canadian as let me say it in a Ghanaian one. Water, not water.
Okay, water is $100. The
hydro means electricity.
Yeah. So I would say the hydro is roughly 110.
$110 for electricity, $100 for water.
Yeah, and then the gas, it depends. On during winter, the highest we paid was roughly $150.
$150 for heat during the winter when the weather is so cold and you turn on the heat. And then in the summer,
the highest we paid was around $40.
So on an average, we can fairly say it's $100 for heat every month.
Let's say
because the summer months is $50, and then in the winter is $150. So if we equalize it, we'll say it is $100 a month. So basically, your heat is 100, your electricity is 100, your water is about 100. That's about $300.
That's right.
Your internet, how much do you pay for your internet? Do you share the internet with the person upstairs?
That's right. Yeah.
So it's unlimited internet.
Yes.
Is it high speed or slow speed? High speed internet, unlimited for the whole house.
Yeah.
The person at the top gets it, you also get it. High speed, so you share the cost. How much is the internet? Unlimited.
So let's say $65.
$65 a month. So you and the person split that.
Yeah.
You take $32 and the person also takes $32.
Let's say, yeah.
So basically, your overall cost of utilities is $300 in total plus the internet. That is about $335 a month.
360 something for the whole house.
300 and what? 60 something for the whole house. You mean top and down. So you share that into two.
Yeah.
Now, guys, remember here, she is actually splitting the utility bill. The reason is that she shares the water with the person upstairs. So she gets water, the person also gets it. It's the same water meter. She also shares the same electricity because it's the same meter running from top and down. She shares the heat as well because it's the same for the entire house. So the 366, she doesn't pay all of that by herself. She actually splits it into half with a person who is on top in the 3-bedroom there. So your utility bills is about $170 a month for everything. So $170 on top of your $900, that is about $1,076. Your accommodation and utilities for a 3-bedroom. Is that a good deal?
It is.
It's a good deal.
For this house and everything.
It's a good deal.
It's a very good deal.
Okay. Now, if you were to be in Toronto, how much do you think this 3-bedroom would have cost you? Yes, guys.
The 3-bedroom alone could have cost me like
$2,500. No, you won't get it. Toronto, you won't get a 3-bedroom. No way. No way. It's not possible. If you get a 3-bedroom in Toronto, it's a hen coop. You won't get it.
Okay.
There is no 3-bedroom in Toronto. I challenge anybody to tell me there is no 3-bedroom in Toronto for under $1,500. All the 3-bedrooms there are over $2,000. So you would have paid over $2,000 for a 3-bedroom. Not even probably in a, it will still be expensive more than that. We know a friend who was living in a 1-bedroom basement and was paying about $1,800 a month.
Oh my God.
Right, for 1-bedroom. So it's expensive there. All right, guys. Now, you are paying $900 for this 3-bedroom and about $170 monthly for the utilities because the utilities did not come with it. Now, for those who might be wondering why didn't she get all the utilities included in the rent, it is because when you are renting as a family with kids and you are renting more than 1 bedroom, you mostly will have to pay your own utilities. But if you're a student and you are renting, let's say, just this room inside the house or the other room inside this house, your utilities are normally included in the rent, which is about $400 or $500 per month, right? Because this is a family renter, that is why she's paying her own utilities. The reason why utilities are not included in the rent for a family with kids, husband and wife, or just one person, is that the kids tend to run the water a lot. Families tend to use a lot of utilities, so the landlords wouldn't want to pay that, but they'd rather pay for a student who has no kids and is living in there. You know what I mean? That's how it works. All right, now let's compare this against salary. We are saying that if somebody was making minimum wage in Canada, they will still be making $560 per week. Minimum wage, $14. The person will be making $560 per week. So technically, if somebody was making $560 a week, do you think they can afford this place? Even if the person was single and was making minimum wage $14, would the person be able to afford this place?
They would.
They will. They will still be, even with minimum wage.
With minimum wage, it would be.
They will be. Because if this is 900 plus 176, it simply means that you can still be able to afford this and still have half of your salary saved, isn't it? But remember, this woman is not single and living by herself without kids.
Yeah.
The only reason why she took 3-bedroom is because she has kids. Imagine if she was just by herself. Would you have rented a 3-bedroom, guys?
No.
If you were just by yourself with no kids, would you rent this 3-bedroom? You would have gone for a 1-bedroom, true or false?
True.
The only reason why you have more rooms is because you have kids, true or false? So, very good. Now, with your children, does the government give you money every month for your children?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you the next question. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk. Do you want me to ask you how much you get from the government every month for this child? If you don't want to talk about it, just give me the sign that you don't want it. If you want, you can just mention it. The government gives you money every month for these children as child benefit,
Yeah.
right? Good. Put the total together. How much do you get from the government from just the 2 children alone? If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. If you want to talk about it, you can feel free. I just want to educate people.
So it depends on your income.
Good.
So because I'm not minimum wage.
No, we'll go to that. Do you want to talk about just the amount? Because it differs from person to person,
Yes, so it
depending
differs
on so
from
many
person.
things.
So
Just give us a rough estimate
Somewhere
for the 2
between-
children every month.
Somewhere between $600 and $700.
Somewhere between $600-$700 every month comes from the government to support the children.
Yeah.
Okay. So every month she gets between $600 to $700 from the government of Canada as a way of supporting the children that she has, on top of her own personal salary. We are not going to go into what she does with the money, but I just want you to know how supportive the system here is, right? The children live in a room. So if the woman decides to use part of that money to pay the rent, she's actually paying for her children. Notice that she just told you that she makes close to $700 every month from the government on the children, huh? Until they turn 18 years old. So the children have a lot of life. One is 3, the other is 7. So many more years to go, eh? Okay,
And
now
point of correction, the money keeps changing.
the money
It
keeps
doesn't
changing
stay the
based
same.
on
Based on their age.
your
and
their
your
age.
income.
So the older they are, the more the money goes down. The younger they are, the more you get money, right? Good. Now, for some reason they assume that children cost a lot, so they spend a lot.
Yeah.
You have to spend, but the older they get, the less you spend on children. That's why they reduce the money. Okay. Now the next question. Oh, I lost track of mine. Do you make $14 an hour?
Yeah.
No.
You don't make $14 an hour. You make more than $14 an hour.
Yeah.
So you are considered to be somebody who is doing way better than somebody who is a minimum wage earner here. So meaning that this place, is it stressful to pay this rent? In other words, is it too much for you to pay this rent? No, is it no? Can you afford this rent?
Oh yes, I can afford it.
Guys, listen up. She's not even making minimum wage. Oh. She's making more than minimum wage. Huh? You see where she's living? She's making more than minimum wage. In other words, the $560 a week, it will not be enough for this woman. She won't take it. If you give her a job like that, she won't take it too. She won't take that job. Oh. She won't take it. I'm not going to ask her how much she makes. But, all right. Madam, when you file your taxes, do you get money from the government when you do your taxes every year? Or you've been here for a number of years, right?
Almost 10 years.
For almost 10 years. You've been in Canada for almost 10 years. When you do your taxes, do they give you your money back some of the time, or they don't give your money back to you? Let's talk about it within the 10 years.
I guess some.
You get some of it. Good.
Yeah.
And are you happy that they give your taxes back to you?
Some.
Are you happy
I'm
that the
happy.
taxes that you pay after they build the roads and give you money for your children and stuff, they still give you some of the taxes back?
Oh, of course.
You know they want this one. They give you money for the children. They give you money for the children. And when you do your taxes, they give you some of the taxes back at the end of the year. You don't want this. Now, who's your face where you want to go look? Pure money now, won't pay there. It's a common sense practicals. You see, live. I don't just talk. I will show you evidence. Evidence-based videos. You see it. You make the decision yourself. Now, let's ask another question. You've been here for almost 10 years. You've been here for almost 10 years. If I were to give you a job in Ghana, that pays about 2,000 Ghana cedis every month, or 3,000 Ghana cedis every month, and I ask you to take that job right now and go back to Ghana, would you go? I want you to give me an honest answer. A job that pays 2,000, 3,000. You have your 2 children. We want you to go back to Ghana right now. You've been here for about 10 years. At least you've seen a life here. We want you to go back. A job that pays between 2,000 to 3,000. Will you go? If we are paying for your air ticket on top of that, we want to be really nice. We want to pay for your moving, so your air ticket. Will you go?
Okay.
Is it a hard question? Because we are taking a lot of time.
Of course, it's a hard question.
What makes it so hard? What makes it so hard?
Because
It should be so simple. Oh. This is your home country, Ghana. We believe in building our country, true or false. So look at it. We don't want to start you at 800 Ghana cedis a month. 2,000 to 3,000. We want you to move back to Ghana. 2,000, 3,000 Ghana cedis a month with your 2 children. Would you go back? I want you to give me a reality, serious answer. Would you go?
Okay, I would say no.
You would say no. Why no?
And the reason is living here and having the experience and the kind of money that I've been making the past 3 years or so. If I compare that to going to live in Ghana for just a job that I would, let's say, earn 3,000 cedis
a month,
I don't think I will be able to live within
you see that thing?
the means that like.
You see that thing? He's weakening me. You can see I'm in one corner. The answer has weakened me. I'm in one corner. She said, look, even with 3,000 Ghana cedis, she's not for me. If you know the truth, you say the truth too. She said she won't come. Listen, I even offered her. No, I'm coming. Wait. No, I won't make it. No, I have to tell them the truth too. I even offered, we will pay your air ticket. Please, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000. Would you come back? She's giving you reasons why she said no. This is how people think. Humans are rational.
But I would wish to go home though.
Why would you wish to go home? There are obviously so many reasons why we want to go home too. If you were to go back, aside from the salary, what are some of the things that will make you go back?
I miss family.
You miss the family.
And home is home.
Home is home.
The kind of help that I will receive at home, like in Ghana, I don't receive that kind of.
When you say help,
support.
like your mother is there,
My
your aunties are there.
Yes.
So if you need any help, like with the children, you can. You see some of the things that make people go back. Because even though she's here, her entire family is back home. There are so many things that she could have gotten help with the children, somebody helping with the children. These are some of the things we miss about home. But it's not about the economy. Listen, the things she talked about, they are not related to the economy. It's talking about family support. Yeah. The joy of having uncles and aunties. But do you know why the uncles and aunties there? She misses them and she wants to see them. Because they are not working, they are home.
No.
Most of them are home, they have no work. Because if they are working, they will be busy working too, right? Yeah, that's the truth. Most of our uncles and our aunties, they are only sitting home because they have no jobs.
They are working. They are working.
All right.
We have a chance to see them when we want to not hear.
At least we have the chance to see. At least we have the chance to see. At least we have the chance to see our family members. That's the truth, guys. I miss home. Let me tell you some of the reasons why I miss home. I miss home because I wish I can see my father every day. I wish I can see my mother every day. I wish I can see my best friends every day. When we live here, sometimes we get homesick. Yeah. We feel lonely. But do you know why we feel lonely? Because we couldn't have brought all our families. And these are the people we grew up with. That's the reality. Yeah. The reasons why we miss home has nothing to do with the economy. Do you see that? Look, do you miss home because of the electricity supply in Ghana? Do you miss home because of the water supply in Ghana? Do you miss home because of the good road infrastructure and hospital? Do you miss home because of the hospital systems there?
No.
Oh, no. Even that no. The answer you gave me, no. But look at it too. Do you miss home because of the family and the relationships back home?
We have there, yeah.
Do you see it? We are being real. Oh. When we miss home, it's not because of the economy. When we miss home, it's because we cannot see our girlfriends and our boyfriends and our uncles and our auntie. Because most of us who move here, we could not get the visa for them. So we have to talk to them on video call. Yeah. But in all of this, in terms of a trade-off, you still would choose here to raise your kids than back home. Isn't it? But, isn't it?
Yes.
If you were in Ghana, who pays the school fees for your children?
Maybe I'll pay myself, or maybe their dad will pay.
Maybe if you were in Ghana, maybe their dad would have paid or you would have paid for it.
Yes.
But here, who is paying the school fees for your children?
I pay by myself.
Your 7-year-old, who pays the school fees for your child?
Oh, no, he doesn't pay school fees.
Okay, because he is covered. Education is free from age 4 all the way to secondary school is free.
Yes.
So his education, his bus, the bus, does he take the bus to go to school?
He doesn't take bus.
Because it's very close by, so he walks.
We drive him.
You drive there, you have a car. Oh, you have a car too. Yeah. Wow. You have a car too,
Everybody has a car.
Everybody has a car. Oh.
Once you have kids, it's not a luxury anymore.
Okay, guys, that's the truth. Not everybody has a car. Some people don't have, they use a bus. But the truth is that the car is not, a car is like groceries. We can buy them. Yeah. Buying a car here is the easiest thing for anybody to do. Within few months, you buy a car. Do you see that? All right. Why are you not living in Toronto? You could have decided to live in Toronto. Why are you not living in Toronto? With your 2 kids, why are you not living in Toronto?
The standard of living.
The standard of living.
It's just sometimes it's a hearsay. You hear what people say. It's living in Toronto is expensive and all that, and people even use addresses in the small cities as for the insurance.
Insurance is even too expensive in those cities.
Lower, exactly.
And so some people have to use addresses in different cities just to try and get lower insurance. Insurance is too expensive in terms of car insurance. Cost of living is just too expensive, right? Yeah. That is why you decided not to live there.
That was one.
That is it. You see, she's cutting her coat according to her size. Mm-hmm. Now, if you live in big cities, make sure you can afford it. Yeah. I don't see the reason why I need to live in Toronto, since it doesn't change my income. If I'm going to live in Toronto, I need to be doubling my income. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to move to Toronto or Vancouver when my income is the same. You have to be smart about choosing your city where you live. Live in a big city if your income can carry you. Mm-hmm. If your salary there is not worth it, you move to a secondary city. Mm-hmm. Secondary cities here. Do we have hospitals?
We do.
Do we have road infrastructure? Do we have Walmart and big stores? Do we have playgrounds? Do we have places that our kids can go and have fun? Do we have schools? What then are we missing? We are missing the noise of the big cities, Evidence-based video. I hope you've seen it. 3-bedroom. This is even a basement though. In fact, the main floor is more spacious. Yes. There is more space there. And that person there, how much was he paying before? 1,000 or 1,100? I think
1,100
for the 3-bedroom upstairs. Mm-hmm. And they also pay the same utilities as you do, which is 176 on top, right? That's right. For a 3-bedroom. And the top there, this top, right? It's actually more spacious, more room in the living room. The living room is actually probably 3 times bigger than here. But you see the rent. That is why I tell you, you cannot. Guys, for me, I see it as extremely unwise for somebody who is mentally fit, physically fit, to say that they cannot manage their cost of living in a Western world. No disrespect to you guys. It simply means you are not cutting your coat according to your size. Why are you living in a 3-bedroom when you don't have kids? Tell me the truth. Why are you living in a 3-bedroom when you don't have no kids, you have no wife, and you are renting a 3-bedroom? Why are you living in a 2-bedroom when you have no kids and you have no pet, not even a dog? Why are you living in a 2-bedroom? Shouldn't you be living in a 1-bedroom? Now, if you are living in a 1-bedroom too, why are you living in a 1-bedroom that takes more than 60% of your salary away from you? Is it possible to move to a different city and keep the same job? You don't drive to go to the office, do you? No. You work from the comfort of your home. Yeah. Sometimes you even wear pajamas, sometimes. Do you sometimes wear pajamas when you are working from home? Please. Oh my God. No traffic? No traffic? When was the last time you saw Doomsaw here? NEPA. Doomsaw no light. When was the last time you saw Doomsaw?
It's been a while though.
When you say a while, can you remember the last time that you were just there and then they say, oh, no power, wait for the next 24 hours because we don't have more power to supply you? When was the last time?
That wouldn't be the reason, but probably
natural disaster or a storm could have caused a power. Yeah. But if there is no natural disaster, and and no storm knocking down the pole. Do you see light off here?
No.
When you open your water, do you open and then you see you see chocomilo? Have you ever opened your water and there was no water? Nah.
No.
Like, seriously, have you ever opened your water and then you were disappointed today there was no water flowing and you have to find out what is happening, blah, blah, blah?
No.
Your water is always on?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, my goodness. I said, cut your coat according to your size. If you are living in cities, choose your cities carefully based on your income. Choose a place where you can get a job that could carry you. Some of you live in big cities for no reason. You just want to show off or you just want to live in big cities. Big cities come with big bills. You live in London, you got to be ready for the bills in London. You live in Madrid, you need to be ready for the bills in Madrid, right? If you have no serious business in Madrid, there is no point in living in Madrid. Go and find a small city where you can still get that job and still save a lot of money. It takes a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of wisdom and smartness to be able to keep your bills away. All right. Now, what was it? So I said, cut your coat according to your size. Kwame Kodua has changed it though. You know what she has written on the screen? She's buying her pants according to her buttocks. See the funny example you are giving. You alone, Kwame Kodua, see the example you are giving. Eh? See the example. I said, cut your coat according to your size. If you give this kind of phrase, can we put it in the textbook for our children to learn? The example you are giving, can we put it? And it's a very funny. She says she's cutting her pants according to her. All right, guys. This is an evidence-based, 3-bedroom, kitchen and bath with her laundry. You see how much? She doesn't even make minimum wage. Even if she was making minimum wage, she could have afforded this place. Do you see that? And not only that, she has 2 kids. The government gives her money every month. Do you know the money they give every month for these 2 little kids? It's even more than somebody's salary, even if you don't use the exchange rate. Do you know it's even more than somebody's salary, even if we don't use the exchange rate? God bless you. And thanks so much for watching Choco Millionaire. My channel is all about education. It's all about education. Share it. Let's prove to people that we deserve smart countries in Africa too. Africa is not a jungle. We are not a bunch of idiots. God has given us the wisdom to use. And the biggest wisdom we need is the wisdom of leadership. Where there is the lack of wisdom of leadership, the people perish. God bless you. In serious countries, they will give you money to support your children. In serious countries every month, you don't have to pay school fees for your children at the age of 4 all the way to secondary school. In fact, when your children get to tertiary, the government even gives them loan for them to school. That is how serious countries are run. In banana republics, they don't even cover anything. Your school fees is on your shoulder. Your children's cost is on your shoulder. Their hospital bill is on your shoulder. You have to pay 3 years rent in advance. In banana republics, if you live in this kind of republic, it will not be difficult for you to live in hellfire. The only difference is that you don't pay rent in hellfire. Madam, thank you so much for sharing, allowing me to film. Thank you so much, guys. Don't inbox me asking me if she's available. Yes, she has already cut her pant according to so she doesn't need anybody to come and cut a pant for her, please. Don't inbox me, don't ask me. I know some of you will send me mails asking me. Some of you are not looking for wife materials. You are looking for immigration papers. Alayai Republic. Igo better Republic, how far? No doom so. Why should I be worried? Tiamo, 3,000 Ghana. She says she won't come. Now tell me, since you came here, you came as a student, right? You came here as an international student. You got scholarship to come and do your studies here.
Yeah.
She got scholarship to come and study here. She picked a bag and then bought. They didn't buy a ticket for you. You bought your own ticket. Your plane ticket.
Yeah.
And then you came here.
Yeah.
When you came here and you were in school, you had a job as a teaching assistant.
Yeah.
And they were paying you money.
Yes.
How much were they paying you per hour? Do you remember? It was about $33.
Was it something
$33 per hour as a teaching assistant.
Yeah.
$33 per hour as a teaching assistant.
Yeah.
Meaning in a month, you were making probably close to what the lecturers are making.
It was funny because it was like we had like 120 hours for the whole semester. If you remember.
Yes, it was actually 240.
Oh, 240.
240
Okay.
because we were doing 20 hours per week. 20 hours per week. They didn't allow us to do 40 hours.
More than, okay.
So they reduced. It was actually 240 hours.
Yeah. But although we're getting the 33 an hour now, the money, like when I think about it now, we're getting was it
$450, $470 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then every month we were making about $900 and something every 2 weeks as students.
Yeah.
This was a teaching assistant job that we had.
Yeah.
So that $900, even if you were living in a one, how much were you paying for your rent at that time as a student? Listen. She's telling you when she was a student.
Okay, go sleep.
You want to go sleep? Okay. You can go sleep, okay? All right.
I remember I used to pay.
No, how much was your rent as a student?
Yeah, $395.
$395 as your rent. My rent was $350 when I was a student.
Okay.
So if I was making $400 and something every 2 weeks, will it be difficult for me to pay my student rent?
No.
Wow. In fact, that money we made in a month was close to the salary our lecturers were taking in Ghana, right? Shithole republics.
At the time.
That's what Trump said. Trump said shithole republics. Was he right? That the monies that teaching assistants make here, even as part-timers, is close to what our lecturers make as full-timers. Can you imagine? Lecturers back home in Ghana. How much do they make? How much do they make? Remember, the monies that we are quoting here as students when we were in school, they are teaching assistant jobs that were considered to be part-time, 20 hours a week, not even 40 hours. And yet we're making about $400 and something every 2 weeks. That is a fact.
At the time, the exchange rate was lower.
The exchange rate was lower.
It was lower at the time.
I think at that time it was about $1 was to 3.
It wasn't that high.
It wasn't. The exchange rate was it was 2 cedis or something, right?
It wasn't much.
But the Canadian dollar has stayed where it is. The Ghanaian cedi, where is it now? At that time when it came, the exchange rate was 1 Canadian was to 2. 1 Canadian is to 2, or 1 Canadian is to
it was
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Let's say once. I remember during the time I came, it was 1 Canadian was to 2 or 3 Ghanaian cedi.
Yes.
But now look at where the Ghanaian cedi is. So, everything is so bad. Everything is so bad. I will tell you. When I came here, the exchange rate was 1 Canadian was to about 3 Ghanaian cedi. As we are speaking right now, look at it. 1 Canadian is about 6, almost 6 Ghanaian cedi. Is it getting better or is it getting worse? Tell me, is it getting... The fundamentals are so weak, isn't it?
Well, it's been 10 years.
It's been 10 years. And the Canadian currency has still been stable. And yet our Ghanaian currency is busily climbing the stairs to heaven. When Trump said these countries are shithole, it was a painful insult. But the truth is that some of our countries are extreme shitholes. Big ones, not small ones. Shitholes. Countries where nothing works. Electricity supply, we have to pray to God to get it. Water supply, we have to pray to God to get it. Road, we have to pray to God to get road to drive on our cars. Hospitals, we have to pray to God to get doctors in the hospitals for our wives to deliver, for us to get surgeries done. Do you call this place a country? Is it not a shithole? Is it not a shithole? No, Mami can't credit trauma. Mami can't credit trauma because nobody is telling the truth. If a white man says it, you say he's insulting you. I'm telling you the truth. Tell me whether these countries are worth dying for. And I'm telling you this. We are not poor because God has made us poor. We are poor because of the corruption of our leadership. Do you know how much money Ghana has? We don't even want to use Nigeria. Do you know how much money Nigeria has? If the Nigerian money is even shared equally, do you know how much everybody will get? But go and see where the money is to go to. A politician in Nigeria has a whole warehouse full of money. Whole warehouse. They are not the central bank of Nigeria. Yet they have built a warehouse. And when you go there, it's all about money sitting there. Corruption. How do we develop? Shithole republics. Shithole republics. Banana republics.
It's okay.
Nothing is going well. When I came here, the exchange rate was 1:2, 1:3. See where it is right now. 1:5 or 1:6. It has doubled. Yet nothing is getting better. Salaries are not improving. Yet everything else is going. When you talk, people will say you are insulting. What is insulting about the realities that I'm showing you? Am I faking it when I come and show you these things? Am I faking it? Have you realized anything I say, I back it with proof? So you don't go and tell me I sat in my bedroom and I cook videos. Serious countries are not run the way we run our countries. Corruption. Corruption is our biggest problem. Where there is too much corruption, it is impossible to have development. Now, those of you who are doing well in Africa, tell us how you are doing it. Those of us who are doing so well, tell me you have not been doing some corrupt deals. Or those of you who are doing so well, tell me that you did not need to go through a lot of stress to make those monies. How easy is it for you to make money? You are a farmer. How easy is it for you to get an irrigation system in your farm? Huh? You are a farmer. How easy is it to get your farm watered in the cold in the dry season? Irrigation system. How is it to get fertilizers? Have you noticed the fertilizers are not even coming to you? They are going to the corrupt politicians and their networks. They are the ones who get the fertilizers. Huh? If you finish harvesting your product, how easy is it for you to transport it to you from wherever you are to the big cities? How is the road network when you're transporting them? How then do we build economies like smart countries when we live like this? Banana republics. God bless you. God bless you. Banana republics. There will be too much sunshine, but we can't even build solar panels. Banana republics. We will have too much sunlight every day, 24/7, 365. Yet our leaders will not be able to use the wisdom to create solar electric system. And they will say we cannot provide electricity. And on serious countries where they have 3 months of summer, they have too much of solar supply of electricity. Look at it. Look at the difference. Serious countries where they only have 3 months of sunlight during summer, 3 months of sunlight, they are able to harvest the sun and turn it into electricity supply for people to get. Do you see that? In banana republics where there is sun every day, 365, our leaders lack the wisdom to even convert the electricity for us to have more electricity supply. They will tell us there is no electricity. We must buy a generator. God be with you. You need double grace. May God give you the grace to live. Because that country you are living in, trust me. Now BP way they create too. Blood pressure. God bless you. Have a good one. Share this video and let it bless somebody. Yours truly, Choco Millionaire. I know you say some of you they hate me. Don't hate me. Please, wrong hate, wrong target. Don't hate me. Channel it to your government. Yes, go and protest your government. Give them restlessness. They are the ones who need that, not me. I don't need it. As you are hating me here for telling you the truth, your government, go and see the mansion they are sleeping in. They are V8. Stays on. Oh. They don't turn it off. Oh. It stays on because they know you pay for it. With your poverty, they know they will charge it to you on your account. Do you see it? Their children don't go to your school. Their children don't go to the Labadi primary school. Their children don't even go to the schools in Ghana. Their children are in overseas. You are here hating me because I'm telling you the truth as a brother. Don't hate me. Oh. Channel your anger to the corrupt politician. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.